right, so what is a team? How does it function? And what makes a team successful?
A team is obviously just a collection of however large your roster is. Like football, we have 80 guys. Baseball, I think we have 21 this year. Just random guys from anywhere. I mean, in the high school setting, from the Hinsdale area, but guys are coming together with a common passion for the sport. But then after that, hopefully, if we're doing it right from a coaching standpoint, it turns into more of a family atmosphere where the guys actually look out for each other. Maybe can set aside individual interests because everybody wants that individual success, but hopefully can put that aside for the ultimate team interest, and which is hard to do. So a team really functions in a lot of ways like a family because there's going to be arguments, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be some discord just like families have, but hopefully, it fuses into a functional setting where everyone actually truly cares for each other in the long run and wants the same ultimate prize.
So then, what happens when a team? So like you're kind of talking about like team chemistry. So like what happens when a team's chemistry is bad or non-existent?
Well, when a team's chemistry is bad or non-existent, no matter how talented your players are, your team will not ultimately achieve this level of success that it's capable of achieving. Basically, you'll have players that, in football, you'll have guys that are demanding the ball. In basketball, you see guys that take all the shots. In baseball, like the specific sport that you and I are involved in now, you guys get guys take selfish at bats. Guys complain about playing time and kind of rot the team from the inside out. If that starts to happen, you find your team starts to divide itself in the locker room, and just kind of decays your team.
So then, what happens when an individual on a team is like better or more popular than the team itself? I'm sure that you have witnessed that a couple times.
I think it depends totally on the individual, who that is. If that person's, you see it in professional sports in a lot of ways. If that person's capable of handling that, being a large superstar, but also keeping it within themselves and understanding that they're a part of the team, then I think that works out just fine. If that person has an egomaniac, I think that can, really destroy a team. So I think it depends completely, in that case, on the individual.
Okay. And then, do athletes in these different situations motivate themselves differently? Like, do they think differently about their sport?
I think every single person, just from a coaching perspective, I think every single person is completely different. Athlete in every single sport. Some guys respond to getting their ass chewed at practice. They motivate themselves in that regard. Some guys do not respond. They just shut down in that area and they require more babying. It's just, everybody's motivation is a little bit different. What works for them.
And then, do you think one type of competition is better than another, or like more exciting, or more dangerous?
I personally, I'm a fan of I like team sports. I like team competitions, just because I think that, for me, I like to see people working together and you can kind of build a family atmosphere, hopefully, and I think that's a lot of fun in sports. Individual sports I like. Wrestling is like an individual sport within a team sport, I guess, and I like that aspect of it. I think it teaches, individual reliance. I think that one of the things, like from my experience with wrestling is that you're out there one-on-one with somebody else, so there's no excuses. You can't be like, well, my teammates, there are no teammates, it's just you. So they teach certain skills, but I think I enjoy team sports. I think it just teaches future life skills more because you're going to have to cooperate with groups of individuals. World's greatest interview right there.